Okay, welcome back to Games Real. I'm James and also Brink, and welcome back to Games Revealed. So, yeah, sorry about the mic thing being off. Sorry about being late. Welcome, Quiltzer. Quiltzer left his blasphemous thing a while ago. Cat Smith for you, welcome, and thanks for waiting for so long. And I hope you enjoy your new computer and your writing of your book. Wolf, thank you for letting everyone know I was going to be a little late. I was picking up a prescription, and the line did not move. I was sitting. One car took 10 minutes, and so I shouldn't have gone through the drive-thru. Thanks for letting me know that the mic was off and that it's good now. Oh, Rachel, you've never had crab ragoons? They're pretty good. Yeah. I believe it's just those things that you get at Chinese restaurants. So you could have had one, not have it known. So today I want to... Oh, man, I was hoping to have more time for this. See if I can get it working. Give me 1 second. Oh my gosh, my kids. I don't know if you guys can hear the noises from above, but my kids are going crazy. So I want to put Linux on my ROG Ally. I was thinking about doing it on my main PC, but that would have been really hard to stream. But I figured you guys could chat with me. What have you guys been up to? What games are you playing lately? What are you enjoying this fine day, Mark? So why do you want to put Linux on an ROG Ally X? I don't have the X, it's just the Ally. I want to kind of make a pseudo Steam Deck. SteamOS and Hollow don't work perfect on these types of devices, but I am curious to put Linux on it. So, hopefully, I was hoping to get some more stuff prepared, but my prescription went to a different place than it was supposed to, and then it was just I was chasing that around for the past 2 or 3 hours. So I was expecting more time for preparing distros and stuff like that. But yes, Mark, that's why I want to do it, is to mimic and just see if it would run better. I'd revert it back if I don't feel like I'm getting everything out of it. And I won't use the SD card because I won't... Well, I think the fan drivers are actually... They're not drivers, but they're on the BIOS. So, yeah, I think the SD card slot should still be good to go. I'm looking for a top... Oh, I don't even have my top-down camera stuff set up. Dang, I don't want to change the subject. We might have to change the subject on today's stream. I am woefully unprepared. What are you guys up to, though? Rachie, Lossless Upscaler got an update not long ago and can generate 30 frames to 90 frames on your ROG Ally. Will be amazing. You have to try it. Lossless Upscaler. I do know that like 30 to 90 seems a little much, but I do know that the technology in AMD's FSR 3 does allow for it to like double the allows to double the frame rate. And it looks good. Like Ghost of Tsushima on the Steam Deck has FSR 3 on it, and it looks freaking amazing. Give me 1 second. We'll show the desktop and everything. Mark, okay. I just thought I would ask the question. The only thing that bothers me is the Windows 11 updates. Mark, a Windows 11 is just kind of pissing me off lately, so... yeah, I don't know. Let's do a little... I like to use camo for my overhead, but I don't have my overhead set up where it would actually look overhead. So it's kind of in pieces. So we're going to be doing bare minimum research. If there's any news topics that you guys want to talk about, let me know. If there's anything you want to ask me, this is the time. This is this type of stream. I will try my best to get the Linux stuff onto the device, but we'll probably have to change the title after this, and do this another time if I can't get it all set up. This is obviously on me. Let's see here. Welcome. Hi. How are you doing? Or not hi. Lomki. Hi. Raichi, Lossless is better than FSR. It costs like $6 and can up scaling and frame generation all GPUs on all games. Is $6? Oh, okay. It's better? I honestly sounds like it's a little gimmicky, meaning it probably does similar stuff, and it probably tricks you a little bit. But if you're, I don't know, that's interesting. That is interesting. Give me 1 second. What is? Let's go to desktop view. Give me, and we're gonna look at this. This is actually very intriguing. We could always end this early and go play a game on the Brink's channel. Dude, my voice is shot. If you haven't noticed, I spent, I think it was yesterday or the day before, like 5 hours talking to ChatGPT. I've never used the chat. Have you guys ever used the ChatGPT's chatting feature where it actually has pretty good audio? Let's see, lossless. Is it looseless or lossless? Oh my goodness. It's on Steam. Okay. I think I might know what you're talking about now. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna. Okay. I want this to. There. Okay. It might be good or bad depending on the game. Yeah. Lossless scaling. Let's look at this. Oh, okay, I've heard of this. This has been out for a very long time. I was gonna say this sounds familiar. Now, is it better than FSR 3? I don't know, but it's definitely one of those things where this has been out much longer than FSR 3, and okay. Lossless scaling allows you to scale windowed games to full screen using the state-of-the-art scaling algorithm as well as ML-based proprietary scaling and frame generation. Yeah. Must be running Windows 10 or newer, so you have to definitely be using Windows for this. Yeah, okay. So this is how bilinear. I'm assuming. Which one is NIS? NVIDIA image scaling. So yeah, you got native 1440. I mean, AMD, the FSR does such a good job. So this does not I'm not thinking this changes it in any way. This just utilizes what's available, like scaling options, with the fidelity super resolution being one of them. I'm not sure if it's better. It looks like it has a lot of options, so whatever option's best for that game, maybe it's better. If I remember, it's worse than in-game build-in stuff, but it's an option for games that don't support frame gen. Okay. This is something that'd be interesting for Valve to actually include on their in the Steam Deck, right? This would be awesome if they included this in the Steam Deck. Lomkey, I got one of the them Office PCs with 2400G. I installed a Bazzite OS on it. That Catsmith 3, I would not mind if you went and played Red Out too. I'm bad at the game. I've been playing it, by the way, Catsmith 3. Thank you. I've been playing it on the Steam Deck. It's pretty fun. Yeah, and then this costs $6.99. I will add it to my wish list, but yeah, I will mess around with it later. I remember we've talked about this, I think, a little bit ago. Ghost Simulator 3 is $11. Okay. So, as far as, let's see here. Excuse me. Let's see here. ROG Ally Linux. Let's see what people are having to say. How is the situation with Linux? My gosh, my kids are so loud above me. Let's see. So runs Chimera OS on mine. Some issues with the RGB control, which I can't figure out how to turn off when it's done charging, and a slight issue with the VR after hooking up an external monitor requiring a reboot to enable again. That's actually not that bad, but besides that, everything else basically works. Sleep doesn't work as well as deck. Micro SD card slots are all broken on the Allies. Damn. Oh, that's funny. Let's see here. Let's get down. Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. Let's grab ourselves. This one has got SteamOS on it. Wait, why is it just 128? Oh well. This image is the result of many people ever thanks to him. Okay. This is a fork for the ROG Ally Gaming. Okay. This was last updated 3 months ago. How do you install it? Are you sure, Lone Key? Okay, we'll look it up. The next generation of Linux gaming powered by Fedora. It's powered by Fedora, but play your favorite games. Bazzite comes ready to rock with Steam and Lutris. Pre-installed HDR support for AMD GPUs. Honestly, some of these distros are getting even more like awesome and they could potentially replace SteamOS if they worked on the UI a little bit better. Uses FlatHub, which is good. From your handheld to your home theater PC, Steam Gaming Mode offers a premier console-like experience and can be extended with the community developed plugins and themes thanks to its Decky loader. Damn, Decky loader's on this thing too? Jeez. Okay. Let's do it. Um, Perion Sodan. Peron. Missed your last stream, but wanted to say that you unfortunately can't run Windows in Boot Camp on Apple Silicon Macs. You can, of course, virtualize it if you need certain software. Okay. So then that's good to know. I haven't tried doing Boot Camp with my current MacBook M series. I don't want to virtualize it, or I don't mind virtualizing it. I don't want to run Boot Camp. Honestly, if worst comes to worst, I will be running Windows on my regular machine. But I'm going to try to get away from Windows for now. Not necessarily an anti-Windows person. It just pissed me off enough to where I just like, I'm just going to use something else that's easier. So then was tearing my hair out hearing you say I can run Windows on it, right? And no one said anything. That's okay. I haven't tried running it on my MacBook yet. I've done it with my other ones. Like every other MacBook I've had, I've run Windows Boot Camp. And you know how many times I booted into those things? Like 3 times, 2 to 3 times every time I install it on the device over a few years. I don't usually. The only thing I need Windows for really, really honestly, truly is for game development. And I will make whatever works work, whatever I need to. If I need to dual boot my my main PC with Linux to do that, I will. So, Lomkey, yeah, I don't hate Windows, but Microsoft needs a kick in the butt just a little. Yeah, it really does need a little bit of a kick in the butt. No, I'm fine using this. Let's see here. Like, I've heard good stuff from Chimera. I've never used Chimera. I've just heard good things. I'm going to use what you recommend, though, because I actually like the idea of it. Their marketing did let me know. Oh, really? So this is what they have. Steam Deck. Oh, wow. I've even seen some people do videos on it. So I might actually do some videos on this. Desktop home theater PC, cool. Handheld Steam Deck. The OLED is not done yet, but it's in development. It's Lenovo Legion Go, ASUS ROG Ally, GPD, Ein, other handheld PCs, laptop framework, laptop, Surface laptop, ASUS laptop, other laptop. Apple Silicon coming soon. That is pretty cool. I've heard good stuff, but I'm impressed. Let's see. Yeah, let's do Katie. Oh, it even has people's like YouTubers' videos on it. Damn. This is what I was kind of hoping for, guys. This is awesome. Raichi, Microsoft has too much ads. Yeah, well, my thing is them starting to do more ads inside of Windows and their Copilot and just all that stuff without like, and they opt you in. They're backtracking it, but one thing that they did was they opt you in automatically for screen capture. So anything you do on your screen, they're going to capture it every minute or like, what is it, every 15 seconds to a minute or something like that. I thought it was, maybe it's every 3 minutes. Too often, let's just say. And then they're going to use it for processing for their AI, whether you're doing emails, doing all this stuff. It's the most rudimentary, not rudimentary, it's the most archaic way of doing this. They can do data collection a lot of other ways without taking screenshots of your desktop. Taking screenshots of your desktop is just freaking crazy. So done. Yeah, when I need Windows, I remote desktop into it from my Mac. Works wonders. Bazzite looks cool though, so don't let me get you off track. Oh, hey, no problem. I was hoping for something like this. I might take a break and go grab my overhead. I swear I have it around here. I have an overhead I can hook up my phone to, and you can watch me install it. So let's get this installing or downloading. Let's see here. Existing Fedora Atomic desktop users. Okay, we don't need to do that. We just need to download this. It's 10 gigs. Okay, cool. View the initials. I used to remote PC all the time. I got tired of it after a while, but for certain things, I definitely do it more for. I don't know what it is. I come from. I used to remote way back in the day, and I just ran into so many issues. I just stopped doing it. But I could definitely believe it being much better nowadays. Mark, so your guys going to format your disk to clear out Windows and then upload SteamOS. Not SteamOS. Bazzite. I don't care about the Windows on this. I'll reformat it if I have to with Windows, but I'm gonna, yeah, Mark, it's gonna format my disk. At this point, it is what it is. I probably should have backed it up to be safe, but I'm not going to. Lomke, yeah, there's a team reverse engineering Apple ARM chip to run Linux on it. Bazzite will take that, add it, and take that and add it, or take it. Okay. I mean, I guess I could always swap it out. I don't even know if I've opened up my. I have this. What are you? Sorry, what? I'm trying to. This is a 1 terabyte? Huh. Oh, this is my 1 terabyte from. What's the NVMe size on the Ally? Do you guys remember? I have a 1 terabyte I could freaking install on this thing. Let's see. Ally. Is it 2230? That's what I thought. But I didn't want to like overly assume. Let's pop this bad boy in. Nice. Okay. Right there. The new one, the Ally X that's coming out is a 2280 though. OmniMac, look, Microsoft, what they need to do to have a fraction of our power. What's OmniMac? Is this like a... I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole on that. From the Invincible TV show. Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't seen it. That tracks. Is it like Omni-Man? So we're gonna take a Omni-Man. That's what it is. Okay. I was like Omni-Mac. That doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah. I get where you're coming from now, Rachie. So we're gonna take a quick break. I have to go grab my toolkit, and then I also need to grab my overhead so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'll be just a quick break. We'll be back in like a few minutes. So where's my Okay, I'm back. I'm just setting up the camera right now. Ooh. Come on, don't do this to me. With my, of course, everything has to now give me problems. So yeah, I have this. I have. Hopefully this works out. So, Foonbooter, welcome, welcome, welcome. Dark one. Oh, we're nuking Windows off your Ally? Yes. At least that's the plan so far. Let's see, maybe I should set it up over here. And, I don't know, I'm trying to decide where I'm going to set this up. Okay, I'm going to set up camo. I haven't done this in a little bit, obviously. Let's see here. I found that camo is pretty good. I like it. Oh, I can't look up camo. The new Apple updates screwed up my search. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Let me just flip this. Zoom this in a little bit. Oh, come on. Where's the zoom in options? I haven't done this in a little bit. Oh, that's 5 times. Let's see here. Can I not zoom in? Let's see. I swear I was able to zoom in. Okay. There we go. Gonna artificially zoom in. Okay, so don't mind some of the dirtiness. Okay, we are back to this. If I can get my, okay. Who's sick? Foonbooter, you're on vacation? Oh, you got sick for 3 days from your vacation? Yeah, that sounds about right. Microsoft even said that my Windows 11 is not the best OS operating system for handhelds. They were thinking of developing an OS specifically for handhelds. It would not take much to turn Windows into something of what Steam Deck does. I get it though. They should develop. What they should be doing is developing new operating systems and doing a lot more R&D in that area. They're really messing things up by not doing it. Let's see if this is the right one for us. Let's see. Let us what the let's add in. I gotta add in the camera real quick, guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys. Wolf, you got to fly back home soon one day. You're just afraid you wouldn't leave. So, I'm going to use this thing just to help protect the thumb sticks a little bit more. This is already turned off. Turn off device. It's already turned off. I don't, honestly, one of the things about Windows power management is it sometimes doesn't turn off properly. Oh, come on, you're magnetized. And so, even if I, like, turn it off, sometimes it will just, the LEDs will glow. It was honestly a huge downside to the Ally. Look at that. I haven't even taken... This stays on my desk for the most part, and there's like goop in it in the where the screw is. That's gross. Dark one. A lot of issues with Windows on handhelds is that it's obvious UX issues, touch points on the app, with Windows interacting with the system. It's really what makes it not a great experience. Yeah, 100%. Did the anchor point break on this? What? So, screws can anchor into other plastic areas, and let's see. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it broke the anchor. I've never taken apart. I really don't think I've taken apart the ASUS ROG Ally. I've taken apart the Legion Go, but this is my first time taking apart the Ally. ROG Ally, you are being too impatient. I'm never impatient. Okay, it's just didn't come out of the thing properly. It's just right there. It's, oh. It's got a cap. Okay, so for this one, it has a little bit of a stop point. ROG Ally. Okay, you can look. Also, Windows news, 7 days to die, full release 1.0 game event soon. Some of us can start playing Monday when it releases. We should get a server set up, Wolf, or something going. I think that'd be really fun. Do not disassemble. Okay. There it is. Do you see that, guys? That's it. That's the thing we need to swap out. And when we turn it on, you know what's going to pop up? ROG Ally. Wait, I'm sensitive here. Oh, God. So, I think I'm... my brain does not work sometimes. If everything goes well... So this is a 512 gigabyte right here, and this is a 1 terabyte. I've had a 1 terabyte for a while. Ooh. Come on, focus. You got this. It doesn't want to focus up close though, does it? Huh. But yeah, I have the 1 TB right here. And so we're going to swap it out. It has SteamOS on it. It's actually what my it's actually what my Steam Deck OLED came with, was the 1 TB. I'll be honest, like the compared to the Steam Deck, this is drastically better. This is a very light setup too. This is a smaller device than the than the Steam Deck, and a lot of stuff is just more streamlined than the deck. But the battery's smaller. They could have easily put in a bigger battery right here, and they could have. They don't have trackpads to deal with, so that's part. Like, I'm surprised because the new you got your daughter boards right here for the joysticks, and then yeah. Albeit, I'm actually impressed with this more so than even the Legion Go, but it's also a lot of space that they could have used to improve the internals. Wolf, do you think they'll have servers for 1.0? Probably, maybe. I would assume they'd have. Man, that's so much easier to take apart than the Steam Deck. Lomkey Steam Deck was made when we had all the supply line problems. Yeah, I don't think that's the reason why the Steam Deck is harder to take apart. I'll be honest. I'll stop saying I'll be honest, but I'll be honest. Yeah, I honestly think they jammed so much stuff into the Steam Deck, it just made it more of a complicated mess on the inside. And on top of that, they thought about repairability and all that, but they didn't think about it that well. They should have. Gonna lose a screw. They should have stuck the NVMe drive just anywhere else besides where it was, because it's also in an area that has a lot of heat distribution, so it could also hurt the NVMe drive, the SSD. But the SD card slot is much more susceptible. Cascoder! I keep on telling you this, but we're going to do the podcast, I swear. Let's see here. I'll turn it on. We got the drive in. Let's see. I just want to see if it turns on into Steam Deck. Into Steam, that is. Uh-oh. I broke it. It's not dead already, is it? Like, in the sense of battery? And I didn't unplug anything while in there. Interesting. Do I? Huh. Well, I need to see if I can find a charger down here. So okay. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm finding a charger for this thing. It shouldn't have. Unless it was on and it died. It shouldn't have been. It should be charged. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the charger. Okay, it's charging. So the indicator light for the charging is on. There we go. It just was dead. Typical ROG Ally. So next up is secure boot violation. Valid signature detected. It does not like. Interesting. Okay, let's do this. So install handheld PCs. Excuse me. A USB flash drive with 10 gigabytes of free space. I think that's what we have. Okay. Yep. I think we just have Rufus. We're gonna roofie this thing. Make sure to properly eject the drive after flashing the ISOs to it. Okay. We're not dual booting. Yep. See here. Please don't forget to bash that. Okay, yes, thank you, Wolf. Yes, please don't forget to bash that like button with your crowbar, then swing it over into the sub button if you haven't already. Wow. Let's go for the update. Grab a keyboard and disable secure boot. Yeah. Oh, this only has one hub, doesn't it? Damn. Dude, you'd think I'd be more prepared for all this stuff. I do have an extra keyboard, but it's upstairs. Ooh, what did I do? Okay, that should be working. And then I have a keyboard right here. And right here. Don't mind me. Oh crap. Damn it. Valve, why didn't you make a dock that has a USB-C? Everything's going to USB-C. Let me see. Well, shit. Yeah, this sucks. Let's see. Okay. This might work. Okay, here we go, guys. We got it working. Working, you know, as much as we can get it working. So, I'm looking at the instructions right now. So let's Rufus this. Okay. It is deleting partitions. Cascade, we're putting SteamOS on there, right? We are putting on right here. We're putting on Bazzite. So, yep. It is just a mess down here, but we got it. So, Dickarus, wonder what you decided on that Linux. So, it was recommended to me by, was it Lomkey or Reichi? And it is, Bazzite is heavily it's just heavily supported for a lot of different operating systems. I'm going to try this one out. There's a couple other options I could go with, but for handheld, I want as much control put into the controllers that is. And so I wouldn't choose this operating system per se for my main desktop. Maybe, maybe not, without doing more research into it. But for now, I think this is good. It is deleting the partitions right now. Checking for conflict processes. I wonder how long this will take. A couple minutes. Dark one. Oh, going Bazzite with Deck UI. Interesting choice. Yeah. Honestly, I'm going to turn my ROG Ally into a Steam Deck. Reichi, the Brink. When you can't change her, brainwash her. RIP ROG Ally. Here's the thing, guys. If I can get this thing right here to play my games almost as good, if not as good as in Windows, but have the Steam Deck operating system, or have it near Steam Deck, I want to test it out. Because if it's like 95% as close to the Steam Deck on a lot of stuff, I'm going to go, honestly, I'll sell all my devices and go ROG Ally X, like, all day. That's just like the killer combo right there. But I'm not going to, but I could. Lomkey, there should be a plug-in. I'm not sure that controls the TDP. Ooh, I'm not too worried about the battery right now, Lomkey, but that is a good call. That is a good call out. I'm curious. I am curious. Let's see. We are halfway on. Oh no, we're not quite halfway. The green indicator shows that we're halfway, but ISO files being copied are only 15%. Oh yeah, Dark One. The Deck Loader will support this, I believe. Yes, I think you're right on that. Wow, there is quite an installation guide for this thing. Holy. Look at all those videos. Huh. There you go. Okay, so while it's installing, yeah, you definitely need to be able to update the TDP. The Icarus. Yeah, I'll be honest. Ever since I got the Steam Deck OLED, I haven't been using the ROG Ally as much. I like it, but I haven't been using it as much. So using it as the guinea pig is not bad in this place. I use it for my Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. It's like my original Steam Deck that I have over there. I mainly used it for just one game. Lomkey should not be hard to install, but I never install it on the Ally. Well, yeah. So download the flash. Wait, what? Installation guide. Okay. Inject drive. Still copying files over. You may need to research your handheld on how to boot from removable storage. It may be similar to the Steam Deck with holding down the volume buttons and pressing another button, but like the other's general hardware, it's lightly independent on your hardware. Yeah, so we got a dual boot. We're not dual booting. We're not dual booting. We're replacing SteamOS. Select your language region. Select the drive that is going to be installed upon. Delete any partition that you may have remaining on, unless dual booting on the same drive. I recommend use the automatic storage configuration unless dual booting on the same drive. I'm not going to encrypt my drive. Set up a user account and begin the installation. Give administrative privileges and set user password required. Reboot the device after it has been finished. Dual booting guide. We are not dual booting. Separate drive method. We're not doing a separate drive either. Wow. This is quite the process I've taken on. Okay. Damn, it's still being copied over. I guess we can be preemptive. If there's any news you guys want to talk about right now, we can talk about it while this is getting set up. We could also be a little preemptive and everything. Dark One, the documentation is thorough. I'll give them that. Yeah, it very much is. I definitely think they want this to be like a thing. Bazzite. Bazzite. Raichi, I got my 14-inch 4K OLED portable monitor, and yeah, OLED experience is amazing. Oh yeah. Wolf, what do you think of the new game called Skate? I thought it looked interesting. Oh. I can't use I guess I could just unplug it. Let's see here. My keyboard is disconnected. We'll connect it back on over until. Okay. Lomkey, only news I've been playing Wayfinder. It was MMO, now is a single play and co-op. Ooh, okay, nice. Okay, so let's see. The Skate game, the new one that's coming out, looks interesting. Very weird though. We saw, I believe, the demo, right? Is it the Skate City game? Why did my browser crash? That was weird. Game Pass lineup for July is awesome. Also, Xbox is making a super sell on the Xbox 360 store. All the Resident Evil games are $2 each. Damn, that's awesome. Isn't it this one, the new one that's coming out, is Skate City? Or am I... No, maybe this isn't it. Is it? Skate 4. It's Skate 4? Or this one? There's that one. We already watched, I think, some stuff on this, but it definitely looked interesting. It was just called Skate. It could be. that's the problem, is that there's like skate 3. I don't know. I'm already confused. Let's see. ROG Ally. Boot. Let's see here. Press and hold down the power button, then keep holding down the volume minus button until the BIOS configuration appears. Press F8 or use the cursor to select boot menu. Select USB drive you want to use. There you go. Dark one. There's a game Skate and another skateboarding game called Session. But I think Skate was the one that was displayed at. It was last week's. Not last week's, but the previous week's indie game stuff. Not indie game stuff, but you know, all the game announcements and all that. And the Skate was one of them. Good thing AI didn't tell you to use glue. Next Fest, yes, thanks, Wolf. Google AI to use glue. I think some of those, by the way, some of those things were doctored. I was reading into it more. Yeah, some of them were doctored, which is hilarious and also sad. Dual boot tutorial. Dude, there's so many tutorials. This is why I don't do tutorials anymore. It was so, they were not the worst things to make. It's just, it requires so much maneuvering and changing things up and all that. And I just got tired of it. I wouldn't mind doing some tutorials, but we'll see. Yeah. What content do you guys want to see me make in the future? Do you want me to do... I like doing opinion... honestly, I like doing opinion pieces and talking about stuff, but there's only so far you can get, like, with Steam Deck, and that's why I'm doing the ROG Ally, this thing right here. Like, Steam Deck is very dry category to be stuck in. Yeah, Lone Key. I do make stuff I enjoy. But I also like to know what people like to hear. Like, I'll be doing an update video soon, just talking about how my health was in the past, how I'm getting a little better every day, and I do want to every week have a poll on what people want to see out of a 4 subjects that they could hear from me on one that's just chosen by the community. I think it'd be fun. There's still topics chosen by me, but stuff I probably can't decide on. Excuse me. 86%. So, yes. Castcoder, where are you? How useful are those B and A buttons on the 8-bit Duo keyboard? Sorry, I missed them. I'll be honest, I forgot they were there. Castcoder. What he's talking about are these keys on my keyboard right here. You can program them to be whatever you want, and you can get big. I have my big bongo ones somewhere. Where are they? But they're like the big buttons that are like I can smack real quick. They could be very useful. I don't have them programmed to do anything right now. Honestly, I think I did have them programmed to do something. I got really annoyed with it, and I changed it back. So I don't think they're programmed to anything right now. So yeah, Loam Key. The problem is like, do I make video? Like, I like making videos. It's just making videos that I think will do well, that I both like, and what other people are gonna like. And so I definitely make videos I like. I just like to find that balance, because I could be making, if I wasn't editing a lot, I'm editing more. If I wasn't editing as much, I could release 2 or 3 videos a day. Editing is like half the time. Recording, writing a script, because I've been doing more scripting. writing a script and getting things prepared, and then recording is like at 20-30% of the time. The rest of the time is editing and getting it all set up and released. Okay, here we go. It's the FEI drive. And it is ready. Close. Okay, let's eject this bad boy. Okay, we're safe to eject. Okay, let's... Oh yeah, we're already switched on over. You guys are ready for this? Chat's not broke. I know chat can get behind a little bit sometimes, but I have not seen you guys chat in a little bit. Can you guys chat just to show me that it's working? Okay. I started talking about my content and people are like, we're done. We're finished with you. Okay, let's see here. Will you let me use the touchscreen? Oh, it does let me use the touchscreen. It's working. Okay, good to go. Well, people trying to find a new software other than Adobe is hot at the moment. Yeah, it is. It's a little off key of what I do, but yeah, I hear you on that. Like, there's a couple of... I've gone away from Adobe years ago. I think I stopped using... I almost worked at Adobe, actually. Funny enough, there's an Adobe campus here in Salt Lake City. And I applied and almost got a job there. They just didn't have good openings for me, so there was nothing like in my wheelhouse. And so when I interviewed for the stuff that was off my wheelhouse, just didn't do as well. And part of me is glad, but it's also a good company to work for. I hate their software. I hate like how they handle their software. Excuse me. So, boot menu there, right there. We might have to restart it. See if we can get back into the boot menu. Okay. Let's see if it detects the new USB. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Yep. Install. It is currently working. It's so small. The screen acts like it's like an 8K screen, which is ridiculous. Lomkey, having the new Ally X will be a big deal. Like I said in my video, I will be getting that. I will be getting it when it's discounted later this year, most likely. We're going to turn this away just to be on the safe side in case I expose anything. Exposed. Okay. Okay, done. Your current Bazzite software selection requires 17 gigs of space, including some reclaim space. Okay, let's move it back over. So I'm just making sure. on the NVMe, I'm just going to replace everything. So delete all. Reclaim space. I think if I did that right, it should install. It should completely reformat. Delete all. Reclaim. There we go. And so what that will do will redo all the partitions, probably down to 1 or 2 or 3, or however many this specific distro requires, partitions wise, and then we'll install my operating system. The Icarus, definitely going to purchase Wayfinder now that you can play single player on the Steam Deck. Ooh, yeah. That cast went through. I'm waiting to hear back from the Guinness World Records regarding my record break attempt. What did you try? What did you do, that Cat Smith, for you? Okay, it right now is installing. This is so exciting, guys. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty fun. While we're waiting, I'll do some more announcements. I will be playing more video games on the Brink channel again. I'm gonna be getting back into it just a little bit. There's a lot of games I want to play, and so keep an eye out. I probably will. Like I've mentioned in the past, I don't like adhering to a schedule too much to make it stale, but I will be playing a couple of games the next few weeks. So probably going to play at one point tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. As long as I feel good tomorrow. Which I should. I hope. Thanks, Wolf, for that. Cast with 3, I don't want to share yet because I don't know if it will have my real name or not if it's accepted. That would be really cool if you were accepted. I don't know how long this is going to take. This might take a while. If that's the case, while this is installing, let's go on over to some more game news, guys. Steam. Shit. Forgot I need to swap the keyboard out. It shouldn't interrupt the installation. Okay, Steam Deck news. Is there any news? There's a new client. MVC2 is back. We won. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Ages of Heroes. What initial release date? Is this like a re-release or something like that? That's awesome, True Blue Magic, dude. You won the battle. What was the battle? You might need to circle me back in. It's back. We won. Was there like a whole like controversy or people trying to not do it, or like what's the was there like a big thing behind it, or we just won because we got on a classic back? Because that is cool. This is the problem. People will be doing like, oh my gosh, doing Steam Deck videos, updating the news and all that is just, I've seen some interesting takes on videos where people really stretch things. It's getting into clickbait territory. Prevented some duplicate network traffic if iSteam inventory service calls are duplicated in error by Steamworks SDK games. Like fix missing input with some third-party Nintendo Switch controllers. Damn, that is such a boring update. It's good, like it's always, every update's so good for us, but they're getting smaller and more and not as important, which is good. Things are stabilizing, but I do hope that they're working on something big like the Steam OS for everything. Catsmith Free, if it accepted and does not have my real name, I'd gladly share it. No problem, Catsmith. True Blue Magic, dude, it's a collection of every Marvel game with rollback netcode. The game was in license hell for years. Oh. Okay. That's cool, though. Honestly, this would be something that'd be fun to play. Marvel vs. Capcom. Lomkey, we should getting replay on Steam and Steam Deck is not yet out yet, but the Steam Deck replay, like as in like it's continually recording and then you can replay the last like minute or two. Man, this operating system's taking forever to install. What games? So the only games I could think of, and moving over to Linux on my ROG Ally for now, that I'm gonna miss are games I never played on it, Fortnite and all that. Marvel baby, where do you curly mustache at? I could grow myself a curly mustache. Get some wax it up, be a villain. Susie's grandpa he had a mustache that he would wax. He did the curly thing. Might as well have been from Texas. Lomkey, and by the way, Valve been working VR stuff for Linux side of things. Yes, they have been working on that, Lomkey. Honestly, if they're smart, I think they have two projects they're working on. I think they're working on like a new Steam Deck, not a Steam Deck, but a Steam machine. I think they're working on one of those. That'll be specifically optimized also for either their existing Steam VR or a new Steam VR headset that they're coming out. And or they're also going to be having maybe the next Steam Deck 2 will be VR built in, or we know that they've been working on there's like three different projects here and there. Oh, hey, look, it is done that they've been working on. So we definitely know that they are working on stuff. I predict there will be a Steam Deck 2. Just like the Steam Deck 1, just better internals. It'll be like 50 to 60%, if not faster, with the same power consumption. Then I also expect them to come out with a new VR headset that's either Steam Deck integrated or works with a Steam machine. Can you realistically play DayZ on Steam Deck? DayZ, I don't know. I know that game's not like it's a little intense at times, and graphically, but as far as like Steam Deck compatible, DayZ is one that I used to own DayZ. Or no, I bought it when it first was like doing their stuff, and then they split it and wanted to charge more, and I was just kind of done with the DayZ chain. I play 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die does really well on the Steam Deck. Lumkey, yeah, having a cheap VR headset is a big deal. If they eat up the cost, I bet. No, their stuff's overpriced in the sense of what they need to do is get rid of the and albeit I do like the Lighthouse system. Meta and some other companies have proven that they don't need to do it that way. They need to do from internal to external tracking system. They need to have external tracking system instead of internal where it points into it. External points out, bounces off like a LiDAR or something like that, comes back into the headset and detects where things are in your environment and where and how you're moving and all that for precision. They need to do that. The only problem with this distro is it requires a keyboard still. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I think this was expected. Maybe. That's not looking good. Okay, I reclaimed. Optionally encrypt them. Set up user. Okay, begin and site rebooted after. Okay, yeah, we did that. This method is ideal for desktops and would be on a separate internal or external hard drive. Install the other operating system. Okay, we got something along these lines. The first boot will show a screen showing your current and last deployment. It will automatically boot if nothing. It is important to note that the grab menu can be used to roll back Bazzite deployments if encounter issues. Well, damn. It's broken. Oh, I need to turn off secure boot. Yeah. Let's see. Minus. Oop, I might have held it on too long. Let's see if that boots into the BIOS. Maybe. Maybe I need to hold down. It's not gonna. I need to. I'm gonna keep on holding it until that BIOS pops up. Maybe I could do F8 on my keyboard. You know, I might do that. Don't mind me. Let's see. Okay. I think it was F8 or was it F9? Or am I just like, or is it supposed to be delete? Okay, what is it? Press and hold down the power button, then keep holding down the volume button until the BIOS configuration appears. We did that. Or maybe... It didn't work. Damn it. I don't know. Maybe they didn't fully turn off. Gondorian Slayer. Installing Linux. Yep. It fully turned off. Yeah, we're disabling secure boot right now. If we can get into the BIOS. It's broken now. Then you're fully free to install Linux. Welcome aboard to Linux. Well, I mean, I've used Linux before. What? Oh my gosh. This is stupid. Boot. Oh my god. Cut to BIOS. It didn't work. Press the power button while the device is booting up. Keep pressing or hold down the volume down button until the BIOS configuration. Yeah, that doesn't fucking work. Ally does not want to. That is for damn sure. Let's remove our this is the best part, right? On Legion Go, it's pretty easy. All Ally might be different. There we go. Got it. Finally. Pretty sure I did it that way too. Okay. Oh, hey. Let's see. Disable secure boot. Let's see here. Secure boot. Disable. Okay. Oh, shit. It said exit without saving. Damn it. I found it, and I got it, and then I didn't save it. Yeah. Well, I haven't used the... I should have just used the stupid controller or the keyboard. I've done it so many times where I haven't saved the BIOS. Now it's not going to boot into the fucking thing. Okay. Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not work. Okay, it worked that time. Damn. Okay, save and exit. There we go, guys. We got it. I can do it. Excuse me. Now you're free, Gundorian Slayer. Okay, let's see. Boot. It's booting. Booting to Fedora. My lady. Got my fedora here. Should I be wearing a fedora today? My lady. The Bazzite. Sorry. Oh my god. Okay. I'm allergic to Linux. I apologize, guys. Thanks. Okay. Well, hopefully this Ugh. I sneeze so much. Okay. Is this... Okay, I was going to say, I think this will just launch automatically. Wolf cancel. Wait, why am I canceled? Why are you guys canceling? Why are you canceling me? Wolf. I don't know. What did I do wrong? Sneezing's not allowed anymore? Oh. Okay, let's see here. Setting up Bazzite. Add input group to current user. Yes. Uh-huh. We're gonna plug in for the Steam Deck. Why is that not working? We're gonna just put that down there. EmuDeck, a utility for installing configuring emulators on the Steam Deck. Sure. Sunshine. Sure, why not? Application to control supported steering wheels. Interesting. OpenRazor. Enables additional capabilities for Razer hardware. I don't have Razer hardware anymore because reasons. OpenRGB, open source RGB lighting control that doesn't depend on manufacturer software. Maybe that will work for the ROG Ally. Utility, a configurator for wooting keyboards. Wow. Install, okay, yes. Disable BTRFS support for SD cards for direct compatibility with SD card formatted on Steam. Interesting. Install. I'll just... I don't want to. A password. Okay. Another password that I hope I remember. Okay. Cancel it. Let's see. I don't know if this is an issue on Ally Legion Go. Go there is a portrait mode issue. Yes. So Legion Go has the same issue as the original Steam Deck, where it was actually a screen that was designed to be portrait mode. Legion Go has the same issue. The ROG Ally does not. Lomke, you're not online, but you don't need to be online to install it anyhow at the moment. The little arrow going to the right by clicking on it shows what apps you want, so it's not installing everything you don't need. You're fine now. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. I am going to disable the camera once again. Install, configure my network. Okay. Network is enabled. Okay, guys. Oh, it is installing. Ah, that works now. I don't think I want you guys to see that. My good shit. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I install through my Steam stuff nowadays. Let's see, where are you, Steam? I don't know about you, but using the Steam QR thing is so much better. The heck is wrong? Okay. Okay, here we go. Ooh. There we go. So it's setting. It's still setting it up, but this is going to function just like SteamOS asterisk, right? So it's not going to be the exact same thing. So Gondorian Slayer, it's a common issue minus Ally. Ally chose the right direction for landscape mode. It's how the whole screen's designed. The original, like, yeah. So yeah, they make it so that it's not yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with this right now. People aren't gonna like this, but I'm gonna do Chrome and Brave. They don't have Arch yet. Ooh, I do not want all of them. Microsoft Edge maybe for the gaming rock and stone. Wait, what? Oh, Moonlight. Wow, this is really nice actually. Office and productivity tools. Blender. I shouldn't. This is gonna Slack. Huh. This is VLC. Sure, why not? This is nice. This is like 9.9. I really like it. Lomkey, keep an eye to the blue looking bar on the top right saying install, going to say done or next. Forget what one it might look like for taking too long to install, but you're done that part. 1080, yes. Gondorian Slayer, it is 1920 by 1080. It is a traditional screen. The Steam Deck and the Legion Go have a 10 by, not 10 by, is it 16 by 10? Well, this has a 16 by 9. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think that's what the ratio is. Screen ratio. Making it so that it's taller than wider. And this is a traditional wider screen. Yeah, we'll probably take a little bit for these. I probably shouldn't have done it. To be fair, it really shouldn't take that long. A lot of these are really lightweight. With the exception of maybe the... yeah. Wait, is it installing? Okay, it's okay. Cool. Okay, guys. What do you think of this so far? It's more difficult than... obviously SteamOS and some other stuff. Like, they could definitely streamline installation of this a little bit more, but it is still not bad. I really wish that ASUS and some of these other companies would help support, excuse me, these type of operating systems, because they're what's going to make their devices better. I am working on a video where I essentially say that at the end of the day, there's so much competition coming out that they need to work on their software, on the actual how games or how everything just works on the software side. The hardware side, we're pretty much set on almost every case possible. The software just is not good, and one of these companies could fix it better to make it better. Steam Deck being the best, of course, but still stuff we could fix. Gondorius Slayer, what games you playing on Ally for Linux now? Dead Space. Probably Dead Space for right now. Lomkey, after you reboot, the pop-up comes up again in the desktop mode one more time. You can go back to it anytime later. Okay, cool. Thanks, Lomkey. Temple OS ain't looking so bad right now. Cascoder, it's going to look horrible. I don't want to play anything on that. All their games are boring. I wonder how Manjaro going to do. Then Gaming OS will be like, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Manjaro. Honestly, so far this is pretty good, and it's like Steam Deck. I did look into this a while ago, but just never did any content on it because I kind of got tired of going in and out, switching between things, and then I was still doing. I'm still doing development for Deck Revealed, but like doing Deck Revealed stuff inside of this environment gets annoying after a while, so I got just tired of it. Gondorian Slayer, it seems to be to struggle at first setting it up after you find the BIOS setting, but after that it seems simple. The BIOS setting is the hardest part, and honestly wasn't that hard. I just getting it to work properly to get into it. Just you got to press the power button. Then one right after that, but once it does a beep, you need to hold down that minus button. And I did that multiple times, and it's just a timing issue. Gondorius Slayer, it seems okay. Ally seems to be a whole lot different setup. Yeah, it's pretty slick. I'll be honest, it's pretty slick. Dead Space will be interesting. Dead Space, I just like Dead Space. And my Steam Deck plays it good, but not quite good enough. It plays it, but I want it to have a little bit more frame rate. So it'll be interesting to see how fast this thing dies, battery-wise. Yeah. Let's see what's it installing now. It's installing all the emulators, I think. Which I don't know why I went that route. Figured might as well, I guess. I guess maybe while it's doing this, we can. Let's see. We can install a game while we're waiting. What? Am I going crazy? Do I need to do something extra special for this to work? Interesting. Excuse me. This time with Linux, you have more room for game to breathe in. I don't know how it is on Windows. I heard mixed reviews of it on Windows. Dead Space? Dead Space on Windows with the ROG Ally was sadly not as good as I was hoping, at least so far. Like it was the which is weird because like a similarly spec'd GPD WinMax 2 played Dead Space really well. It was the RAM, honest. I bet you it was the RAM. I bet you it's how the RAM was configured. Raichi, you literally put a Victorian dress on Geisha. Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about? Because of Windows? Why is this not installing? Available for Windows. What? Maybe. Oh well. Sounds like a RAM issue. Gondorian Slayer. It most likely was. My thing is that, and I feel like I go crazy all the time. 16 gigabytes is not enough for system and also for VRAM shared. Yeah, I'll reboot. I kind of figured. I just wanted to get on top of things and start installing. Next. All done. Reboot. Now, open. That's an interesting way to do that. Yeah, poor ASUS ROG Ally. Wait, why? Do you like Windows more, Rachy? I really don't like the Windows handheld setup. I think it's garbage. Albeit with the Ally, it's much better, but I wanted to try something new. Gondorian Slayer, yeah, I think 16 gigabytes. No, 16 gigabytes of shared RAM was too low when Steam Deck came out. And I have always said this. And yes, not every game needs it, but if you're trying to future-proof enough, some games did lack and needed more. It needed 24. Windows 11 uses about 2 gigs, about up to 4 gigs. The more RAM was needed. Even SteamOS needed more RAM, VRAM. Some games are just a little bit heftier on the textures and all that, and just sharing those resources just doesn't quite work well enough. 24 is the sweet spot, but let's be fair. Let's just do 32 gig and future-proof the whole thing. You got this. It's even got like, yeah, it's got the logo, but then it has Bazzite. Bazzite. Zit. Lomke, I don't disagree with you on Steam needed more RAM. Yeah. It was a frustrating thing when I saw it all, because for a regular gaming PC, yeah, 16 gigs is going to be fine when the VRAM's separated. That's fun. That is fun. English. We are in Mountain Standard Time. Not. Oh, it has Salt Lake City in there, along with Denver. We are special. Interesting. Is that a PlayStation symbol? Interesting. ABXY. Oh yeah, interesting. Gondorian Slayer. I do more on testing and fixing than I do gaming. Yeah, Gondorian Slayer. That's with my Steam Deck OLED. That's kind of like what I want to always be. Just that's why I don't mess around with it anymore. That's why I don't do tutorials with it as many anymore, because I got tired of it just not working, because I'd get it stuck in a certain aspect and just stop working. Now for the Deck Revealed project, I'm fine with tinkering with that with my Steam Deck, but like other tutorials, I just got tired of it not working. I'll be honest. Oh wow, this is doing an update, huh? 19 minutes. Damn. That's gonna bump up, right? I don't think it's gonna bump up, guys. Well, this is a process. I agree. They should just give us 32. Rachy, nowadays it's not about the hardware. It's all about the software. NVIDIA's doing it. Yeah. Yeah. NVIDIA is going to, honestly, the closest two companies to having be the end of the world is NVIDIA and ChatGPT. OpenAI. They're the two that are potentially going to end the world for us. NVIDIA is massive. Gondorian Slayer tutorial handhelds can be time consuming. They're very time consuming. They do well. Like if I would have kept on doing game tutorial or the tutorials for handhelds and all that, I think I would have carved out a pretty, like I would have grown much quicker, but I would have hated myself. You want to talk about stress? It was doing that type of stuff. My stress nowadays for content is like, what am I going to do that's going to be interesting enough for everyone, that's unique enough, that is also interesting? And that's my stress, which is a lot less stressful than tutorials. I could make tutorials for days, but they're stressful. Lomkey, it may goes faster. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to. It's like I don't know what this thing's downloading, but yeah. NVIDIA is literally the shady website with a link to download free RAM. NVIDIA is not that bad, guys. NVIDIA is now more valuable than Apple. Yeah. I wouldn't say NVIDIA is that shady, but like, yeah, I do wonder about some NVIDIA stuff. I'll be honest. Yep. Gondorian Slayer, damn, lol, that's a lot of stress. Yes, it is a lot of stress. Trying to be successful on YouTube can be stressful, depending on who you are. Some people can do it. Like, I knew what the formula was back then, but I deviated, if you haven't noticed, a little bit. I still do Steam Deck stuff. I still do handheld gaming stuff, but there's not enough news in that world to really dive down into it like I would like. So I don't do it as much. I still enjoy it, though. Gondor said, that's more stress than me. Yeah, true, maybe. I don't know how stressful your life is, but work-wise right now is like pretty not too stressful. Kids aren't too stressful, so it's pretty good. Lomkey, all the AI stuff is maxing allowed power to be to a building when we lack new point of getting more energy. Yeah, Lomkey, we're getting there with the energy kind of stuff, but AI is not even AI. That's the annoying thing, is every time I see artificial intelligence, I'm just like, it's not even true AI yet. It's still machine learning mixed in with some extra stuff. Dude, this is going to take forever. Should we continue looking at, let's see, let's unplug this. Yeah, AI stuff sounds like a gimmick, like Virtual Boy was. Gondorian Slayer, it's not a gimmick. I can already promise you that. It is useful. Bare minimum for coding. I use Copilot for VS Code for my programming, and it saves me so much time. All I have to do is like, it will write like 2/3 of my code, and I just need to verify that the code that it writes is good. And then I write in the extra stuff that it's just not going to be able to pick up. Same thing with like brainstorming, coming up with ideas. It helps me. I will inject the model like ChatGPT with a bunch of ideas and some context, and then I'll brainstorm with it and talk. I've been talking with it more and more. I've actually really liked it. It's my new best friend. Oh, Lumkey, I call it that way for now. Yeah, AI is not going to be true AI for a while. We'll have AI models that are going to be, or we'll have near AI soon. We're already kind of getting there with like ChatGPT, I believe, passed the Turing test, but it's still not true AI. But we're going to get there very soon. I think in the next 10 years, we're going to have a near AI. The problem is it will have a lot of limitations and probably be super expensive. It's not going to be, we'll have AI adjacent tooling, but the true AI will be probably the juncture for all the tools that we use. So eventually I could see ChatGPT turning into a near AI, and then all the terminals that we use, like all the inputs where we do all our stuff to check with ChatGPT, will then be accessible, and we'll have semi-AI kind of stuff. Let's see. I'll show you some cool stuff ChatGPT can do. Like, it's pretty cool. Let's do this. Start now. Why is it not logged in? Don't look at anything. Oh, wait. No. Damn it. What's the other one? Real estate listing. Like some of this, the titles it gets from my searches are just ridiculous. My kids, I had them do a nighttime story for a Dino Hot Wheels adventure. They loved it. They loved it. They would check in. It's like, hey, which way do you think we should go, and all that, and the kids loved it. ChatGPT is already a better parent than I am. Oh, it's finally done. Oh, you guys can't see my my screen. Good as a tool, but bad when your house cat. Now you don't do anything but lay around. Yeah. True Blue Magic Dude. My friend made an AI video of his friend at his UPS job and added in some random guy driving the truck. Nice. Lomke, I've been watching. There is a big chance AI never be sentient to new things coming out about consciousness. Gundorian Slayer, you jinxed it. Nice. No. Here's the thing. Just because we're sentient and whatnot, we can make something that's sentient. Guaranteed. Like it's a guarantee. It just depends on when we're gonna hit that. Like if we don't kill ourselves first from world wars and stuff. Let's see here. What is the ROG Ally? Here's the cool thing. It's updating more and more, and then if you pay for it, which I am tempted to pay for it, you will get it will be able to access the internet more and more, and you can give it links and stuff like that. They give it context. So now that being said, 95% of the content is correct. So you still have to know what you're doing, but it's a pretty nice little thing to. Yeah, see, even Valve Steam Deck, the ROG Ally's main competitor, the Steam Deck runs on a custom Linux-based OS. Does a comparison. It's updating again. It's updating cargs. I don't even know what that is, but the Ally is updating still. If AI ever gets to be useful, it may be Halo AI. Gundorian Slayer. Here's the thing that people are lying to you. And let's see, Mudahar made a video recently on AI, and he said the same thing I told you, Brink, and he also uses it for Google search alternative. Yeah. Yeah, I've been using it more and more for Google search because it feels clean. So Google search has gotten to the point where it's almost useless. If you ask ChatGPT for something, it will give you something pretty clean. Like recipes-wise, it's pretty good. Like I got some recipes for healthier cinnamon rolls. It's got 2 cups of whole wheat instead, and then I'm going to use plant-based milk for it, and use like coconut oil instead of butter, which is a little higher in certain whatever. And then I'm going to use like a honey probably. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to taste as good, but if I can get it to be just gooey enough, that's all that matters. But I asked it for this, and it was kind of cool. That being said, did it plagiarize this from like 1 or 2 other recipes? Most likely. But if you guys have ever used a recipe from another website, it freaking sucks because ads. I mean, dude, just put 1 or 2 ads on there. You put so much on there, I can't even tell what ads are what. It's crazy. Yo, dog, I heard you like ads on your ads, so we got an ad in your ads. Watching the ad video and another ad pops up. That's what it feels like. It's much cleaner and not saturated with too much info. Yeah, AI is one of those things where it's already useful. I will tell you, Gondorian Slayer, it's already useful. It's as useful. So it's one of those tools. You know how tools are, right? Tools are only as useful as the person using them is trained to, right? If you're trained to use this technology, it's very useful for verifying, for looking up certain things quickly. That being said, it is not what everyone promised it was going to be now. It can't replace my job. It can't replace all the jobs, but it's teetering on the edge of replacing a lot of specific types of jobs. So we'll see. I wouldn't put my bet on it, my job on it. That's another reason I do YouTube is to hedge my bets. Look at that, guys. It works. Damn. Let's install Half-Life on it and see how it works. I have to say, so far the UI is more snappy than it is on Steam Deck. Damn. Lomkey, I tried to make tofu dough to make flatbread. It comes out okay. It needed more flavor. So, I'm gonna be doing a flatbread made out of cottage cheese to make it so that it's low carb. I have a doctor that's wants me to do more low carb, but I'm having a hard time. I bought a whole thing of ramen, of miso ramen noodle bowl things from Costco. I haven't eaten those. Okay, there we go. I love that. Okay. I like that. Let's do this. I'm gonna start downloading while I'm waiting for Half-Life, or while we're gonna try something, guys. While we're waiting for Dead Space to download. Ooh. We could play Church Charles. Let's see. Dead Space will take a little longer to install, so I'm going to get that going. Then we could try Half-Life out in a second. Tofu is plain. It is flavorless. You have to do it just right, or tofu will be very... Let's see. Okay. Flavored tofu flatbread recipes. Or recipe. Look at that. 1 block of firm or extra firm, drained and pressed. 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Let's zoom. Can you guys see that okay? Or does it need to be zoomed in? Improved tofu flatbread recipe. Yeah. That's crazy. I could still see this. It has 2 cups of flour though. Is that what you were looking like? Is that what you wanted? Flavor enhancers though. You could do 2 garlic cloves minced. Ooh, that'd be pretty good. Some of these would be really good chopped up into it. But is it supposed to be gluten-free? I don't get the point of a tofu flatbread unless you're doing like gluten-free or like replacing your tofu with your flour. High protein? Okay. Higher protein. Technically, you can get flours that are pretty high in protein too. But I hear you on that. I cook a lot more with tofu these days myself. That's pretty cool though. I'll give this recipe a try. I did not realize how crazy good the recipes and you can tell Chat GPT that let's see. I have a toaster and a bathtub with an outlet. What can I make or do with this setup? Using a toaster and a bathtub with an outlet can be extremely dangerous, and combining them can lead to severe injury or death due to the risk of electrical shock. It's crucial to prioritize safety. Here are a few safe, creative ideas for using a toaster that do not involve any danger. I'm waiting for the game to download. We're going to play Half-Life, I think, the original Half-Life, because it downloaded already. Dead Space is going to take too long for this stream. Lomkey, you're getting to use how I type. Yeah. Make gourmet toast. Toaster hacks. Ooh. It got me distracted from wanting bathroom entertainment. Creative uses for the bathtub outlet safely. Oh, nice. Sorry, we're deviating hard tonight. Bathroom entertainment. Waterproof speaker. Phone charging. Use the outlet to charge your phone or tablet while keeping it away from the water. Gotta be safe. I still don't know if that's safe. Heated blanket. If you're relaxing near the tub, you can use the outlet for an electric blanket to keep warm, but always keep it dry and away from the water. Why would you use a blanket, a heated blanket, anywhere near the tub? It tries. Here's the thing. This is near perfect. It's like the 95% rule, right? This is good. It's saying don't do it, all the other stuff. But damn, it still gets it wrong a little bit. Yeah, it's just going on. I mean, to be fair, at least it's doing that. That's pretty good. Oh, am I on 4.0? Damn, I'm on 4.0. How am I not paying for that? Maybe I am paying for it. I didn't realize it. Damn. I mean, that's impressive. Like, you gotta admit, that's impressive. It formats everything how I like. This is great. This is honestly, I've been using this in Arc to help me summarize articles to get more informed every day. So, there you go, guys. Do you want to ask ChatGPT anything, or should we go and play our Half-Life and call this a fun time? It has such good stuff about it too. Okay. Let's switch back over. We're going to play some Half-Life. You can use the side buttons, too. It works. Oh, look at that. The side button worked. Go to Library. Go to Half-Life. Let's go ahead and play this bad boy. Now, I think Half-Life is Linux supported anyways, so it's not too bad. You can turn up and the speakers on the ROG Ally are better than the Steam Deck. Funny enough.
Good morning and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System. This automated train
Look at that though.
Provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research Facility personnel. The time is 8:47 a.m.
Enable VRR, display state, VR disabled. Dude, this is fucking sick.
The Black Mesa compound is maintained
Not gonna lie, guys.
68 degrees at all times.
You can't play every Windows game on this, but the problem is with, let's see. The problem with, can we skip that part? Aha, we do have load. Let's see. It doesn't have the double back, you know, like the back doesn't have the double back buttons, but let's see. Put it to sleep. Guys. Look at that. Maybe. Disconnect that. Those speakers are so good. The ROG Ally has the best speakers. Honestly, the ROG Ally X is going to be probably the best handheld. Put that on there, beats the Steam Deck. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. I'm going to have to do a video or something on that. Now we just need to fix the SD card reader issue. That is in the BIOS, I believe, Cascoder. As long as I have the BIOS updated, the SD card slot shouldn't get as hot because the AI. But I'll be honest, maybe I do have a lot of SD cards. Maybe I'll play Dead Space with an SD card and report back, but I'm not planning on it. The other thing is, with the ROG Ally X, it's going to have 2 USB 4s that will, one USB 4 that will support VR. This does not support VR, and I don't think this would, especially Linux-based and all that, but yeah. Look, it even goes to sleep better. Like, these don't light up when they goes to sleep and everything. Like, this is, I'll be honest, this is drastically better so far than my Windows version of it. Just saying, guys. Lumkey, looks like the SD card problem was a failed chip or something. They can say what they want, what the SD card problem was, but like, I'm pretty sure a big portion of it was overheating. Because SD cards will fry and overheat fairly easily. It's a big problem in video cameras and stuff like that. And they adjusted they increased the amount of fan speed to make sure that the internals near the SD card would be cooler. True Boom Manager, dude, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to beat Steam Deck considering the tech isn't getting any younger. Well, the Ally is a year old itself. This isn't getting any younger either. So this is a year older than the Steam Deck, and it is already. That being said, this performance-wise should beat the Steam Deck. I mean, I still need to have Valve or the, I guess. Yeah. Give it a second to load up. Let's quit out. Need it to download. I am worried that the battery on this will die really quickly. It might even be worse than. Well, it's already kind of frozen. Well, there we go. It just takes a second. Steam Deck has that issue sometimes too. Okay. Continue downloading, my precious. My sweet, sweet baby boy. Let's see. Yeah. Touchscreen, I'll also have to say, isn't quite as good as the ROG Ally. The Steam Deck APU is built just for the Valve the way they want it. They paid pretty penny to AMD. Yeah. It's really well optimized for battery usage. Beyond that, though, does not mean that the raw power that this is technically designed for mobile too. I wouldn't say it's quite the same thing. I'm sure Valve's is even more, but this is designed for mobile. The Extreme, the Z1 Extreme. It's just can get a little out of hand. Let's see. Should be able to do this. Let me do TDP. It does not. Interesting. I can do manual GPU clocking, but that must be where I need to use Decky Loader. Interesting. I wonder what the TDP is set to right now. I mean, okay, downside so far is once they get the TDP built into this, everything else seems to be perfect. The new AMD chips will be like, it will kill this one, I think. I just hope that they don't like go so crazy with their have to be optimized for battery that they don't forget about, performance with the next one, because we really are like limited by the Steam Deck's performance right now, and it's pretty telling. Okay, guys. Anything else you want to go over, or we're going to call this? Because we have been streaming for an hour and a half. Almost didn't go smooth. Like, every time I do anything like this, I feel like it doesn't go smooth for half of it, but we got there. The ROG Ally has, it's essentially a Steam deck, which is kind of what I wanted. So, yeah, maybe I'll make a video on this or something like that. With that being said, anything else you guys want to talk about before we leave? Say your piece now, or else we're going to mosey on and we can talk about next week. For next week's topics, if you guys could bring some, like, Ask Me Anythings, we'll do another Ask Me Anything next week. Anything related to handhelds, hardware, games, whatever it is, if you want to tell me beforehand, awesome. I'll prepare answers and see what we can do. And maybe we'll even utilize a little bit of ChatGPT in the process to help us if we don't know what it is. So next week will be kind of an AMA kind of fun time. Lomke, you'll be playing your Ally after the stream. Yes, I will be playing it because I'm going to be trying Dead Space out. I'm going to go plug it in upstairs and get it charging. I am also going to be, I'll be posting my times, but I will be streaming on the Brink channel on Twitch, maybe YouTube also, but definitely on Twitch over the next week. I have A Sucker for Love 2, and I have varying amounts of different content I need to cover on it, or games I just want to play with you guys. I miss hanging out with everyone that hangs out with me playing games and chatting. I miss it a lot. I haven't been doing it, partially for I've been getting back into my video game development. I've been getting back into video, and I just didn't want, like, I'd rather release and focus on my YouTube channel more than the streaming, but the streaming is fun to just hang out. And so, yeah, we'll get back into that, guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. If there's anything else, just let me know in the comments below after the stream is done. And yeah, Wolf misses it too. I miss it. It's fun to hang out and chat. Hopefully we can get more of our old peeps back. And yeah, you guys have a good night. Peace out. Later.